Are you ready? I was born ready. What is up, guys? It's Kieran and Owen from Six Sided. Today is the second episode of Footie Talks. I've decided to do something different, and the difference is that we're going to go through just one team today, as Arsenal suggested in the comments.
Thank you, Jack Whelan.
But anyway, let's continue. So what we're going to do, we're going to do an episode for every single club in the Premier League. So we're going to go
starting alphabetically. It's Arsenal today.
Okay, yes. We've got.
I know my alphabet.
Thank you. We got a load of stuff on Arsenal, so let's get into it. What we're going to talk about first is the last Arsenal game against Stoke. Sorry about this, Arsenal fans. You might want to look away now. Let's do this. Firstly, they did lose 2-0 away to Stoke. They've not won again. Arsenal have actually not won at the Britannia in 9 visits, so that's a disappointing record. Mark Hughes, what was that? Mark Hughes' side deserved the victory, really, for their early bravado. Well, Arsene Wenger thought that the opening 45 minutes was the worst 45 minutes he'd ever seen from an Arsenal team. What do you think on the result at the Britannia?
Arsenal plays shit. I've had enough. Arsenal plays shit. You cannot expect to win titles or win anything to go 3-0 down at Stoke when you can't even win against Stoke. I'm not done. Yeah, I am. Sorry.
He's done. Right, okay, good, because that was terrible. Really, so it started, it's even in Zonzi, he's got to go on 19 seconds in. No, sorry, Peter Crouch scored a goal 19 seconds in. Sorry about my facts. But, so that's basically where it went downhill. You got 19 seconds in without conceding. Applaudits. Woo! So, let's get onto this page. Now, my organisation skills, as you can see, guys, are amazing.
We have sheets.
Yeah. Arsene Wenger. Now, this has been a hot topic on Arsenal, so I'm not really praising Stoke. They played very well.
Yeah, they did.
It was rugby against football, but I thought Stoke played very well.
The men beat the boys.
In the circumstances of what happened. So, what do you think on Arsene Wenger? Do you think he should say in or out? Guys, in the comments, in or out Wenger. First I'm going to have your opinion, I'm going to say my opinion, and then you guys are going to say your opinions down below in the comments. Get on it!
My opinion? You want to know my opinion? Arsene Wenger should fuck off. Arsene Wenger should leave the club.
This is PG.
No.
This is PG.
No, I've had enough. I've had enough of Arsene Wenger. He hasn't won anything. That FA Cup triumph against Hull was lucky. They could have easily lost that. They haven't won anything. They barely have won anything since the Invincibles. And yet he still is in the job. In that sleeping bag jumper or coat. I'm sorry, I'm just angry. I think Arsene Wenger should leave. And if he doesn't leave, I'll kick his bloody arse out myself.
Well, my opinion is probably completely opposite. I think, Arsene Wenger. I'm a Man United fan. Arsene Wenger, he hasn't been having the greatest of results recently. However, as I said with Moyes, jokes, but with Wenger, he won lots of trophies in the past, and with that Invincible season, and
he's not good enough. I tell you what, he's not good enough anymore.
Let me speak. Anyway,
he signed shit players. They're not fixes. They just signed quick fixes. Sanchez was a quick fix, a panic buy, I think. He might stay long at the club. But you know what I think?
What?
Just a cheap replacement for Van Persie. I tell you now, Wenger, I'm coming for you. Okay?
He's not, don't be worried. Anyway, look, I'm just saying that Arsene Wenger has been a very consistent. Where the hell are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Where? Guys, he's gone. Sorry about this. Anyway, I'm just going to keep going. Arsene Wenger has been a consistent manager throughout the ages. He has kept Champions League football all his seasons, most of them, I think. And I mean, what else could you wish for? What else could you wish for in a team to be in Europe consecutive years in a row? I mean, Man United aren't in it this year. I'm not too bothered, but still, I'd love to be in Europe, and the luxury of being in Europe for like consecutive seasons is amazing. So I think for all of his past achievements, I think he can get Arsenal out of the hole. That's my opinion, guys. Now we move on to facts. Right, okay. I've got a lot of facts about Arsenal that I researched before this video, and well, you might be surprised.
Can I read some?
You can read some. I've actually memorised them anyway, guys.
Right, so you'll go first. Number 1.
David O'Leary, holds the record for the most appearances for Arsenal. David O'Leary. You might not know that, Arsenal fans of this generation, of my generation anyway, but he holds the record appearances. 722 appearances in the red shirt.
Number 2. Arsenal legend Thierry Henry has scored the most goals for Arsenal with 226 goals in 369 games from 2000 to 07.
Did you know that Arsenal are the only British team to beat both Milan sides? I mean AC Milan and Inter Milan, of course. They beat AC Milan in the San Siro 5-1 in the UEFA Champions League and in the group stage, and they beat them Inter Milan 3-2 in the second leg of the quarterfinals of the Champions League in 2005.
And the last one, Arsenal's youngest goal scorer is, quickly type in the comments before I tell the answer. 3, 2, 1. Cesc Fabregas, who scored in the League Cup against Wolverhampton Wanderers on December 2003. Did you know that? I don't think so.
The last thing I want to talk about is the next game, the big game for them. A home match against Newcastle United, who are in a rich vein of form.
This is gonna be good.
They did beat Chelsea 2-1 at the Sports Direct Arena. Do you think that Newcastle can do it again against Arsenal with all their defensive errors and with all their bad reign of form that they're having? Do you think that Arsenal will be done over by Newcastle's power and force?
Well, if they showed the commitment they did against Chelsea, then they can. They can. I believe they can. I believe that they're underestimated, and I think that they can beat Arsenal, and they can beat Arsenal, and they can get the 3 points for Mr. Pardew. Come on!
And the last thing I want to ask him, because he's such a big Wenger out fan, like many of you might be put in the comments, would you think he should sign in January? Go on. If you're the big manager, big boots on, who would you sign in January to replace people? Because you seem like Wenger.
I don't know, okay? I think if Wenger pulls his finger out in January, puts the cash out of the wallet, and signs some really good players, not just quick fixes, but long-time buys, then I reckon then I'll be fine with Wenger. But at the moment, he's sitting there, sulking in his chair. He's sitting there, and he's just wondering, why is nothing going wrong for me? It must have been the referee. They don't need one, apparently. They do not need one, according to Mr. Wenger. Well, I'll tell you now, look at the table on May the 5th, and you'll see whether they need a spending spree or not. Good night.
And the episode here with just saying to you Arsenal fans, thank you for suggesting this episode. I've had sort of fun. It's been interesting with him. I was actually planning to do this alone, but character. Anyway, I'm just going to end by saying, guys, do not give up hope. You still got, 25, 26 games left in the season. You've got so much time. I'm telling you now, do not give up on Arsene Wenger. That is my message to the people. Anyway, guys, I'm going to have to end the episode here. Thank you for choosing for this episode. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the love on the first episode. Yeah, like I said, I'll be doing the next one on maybe Aston Villa or, yeah, Aston Villa maybe, I think. Aston Villa. But yeah, guys, hopefully this was informative and hopefully you learned a bit more about Arsenal in this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe.